Hello, happy Father's Day to all the men and to women who have been made by one circumstance or the other to play fatherly roles. Happy Father's Day to you. It's not too late to say Happy Father's Day once again, since we started this week with the Father's Day. And in the spirit of that, we're talking about what women do that men don't like in today's video. Things that we can do that when we stop doing them would make for happier relationships. And as we try to talk about the things women do that men don't really like, I want you to know that what one person finds very annoying may just be endearing to another. But for any of this, even when it's endearing, too much of it becomes annoying and irritating, most certainly. So what are the things that my gender, women folk, that we do that the men don't like? I also want to say that this is not peculiar to women. When men do it too, the women or their women also do not like or appreciate it. So the first thing we want to talk about today is disrespect. Men do not like to be disrespected. I know women sometimes have a tendency to be controlling and bossy. And why is that? Because of our motherly instinct that kicks in every time to want to train, to control. But we need to slow it down as men do not appreciate it. So, like I have a sister who is always saying that the husband says it is not what you say, it is how you say what you say. So even while talking to the men, they expect to be respected. A lot of marriages and relationships are broken down because of disrespect. Women would do well to respect the men, and the men should respect the women too. I believe it's two-way fold. Respect goes both ways. And even the easiest way to be respected is when you respect the other person. So we should not talk down at our men. We should not disrespect them, especially in front of other people. It is so very important. What you might say or do to your husband or boyfriend in when you're alone may take in a different coloration entirely when other people are there. What you may do that he regards playful as you playing with him may be disrespectful in front of other people. So we need to be mindful of this. Another thing women do that men do not like is stonewalling, refusing to communicate. Sometimes when a woman has something bothering her, not that it's even peculiar to her, but maybe the husband didn't notice that he did. Instead of talking about it, you see a woman begins to keep quiet. The man comes in. How are you? I'm fine. How has been your day? Good. And the man is like, this is my usually joyful, playful and joyful wife. What's wrong? Nothing. Expecting the men to guess. Men are not very good at guesswork, and they really would appreciate it sometimes if we went straight to the point rather than stonewalling or refusing to communicate. Another way is a man will expect direct communication even when you communicate, not sometimes parables or dodging the issue. Let's be open and honest in our communication, and the men would appreciate it better. There's something people talk about nagging. Do you agree that women nag? Well, I know it can be both ways. There are men who nag, there are women who nag. But if you're a woman, please stop nagging your husband. Nagging will not make him to change anyway. So it is important that we do not nag, communicate respectfully, both ways to each other, and then make our points known. Nagging only make somebody feel you're unnecessarily critical. And allies to nagging are things like being like whining and complaining. It's not necessary. We need to be matured about the way we communicate in our relationships. Let's complain less, let's whine less, spend more time being happy than complaining. Be thankful and appreciate what you have. Don't dwell too much on what you do have. And what you need to do, take up the points properly at the appropriate time, because sometimes inappropriateness of the time can also be seen as nagging. Take it up at the right time. I know a lot of women will want to say, it's because I've been talking about it and it's not doing anything. So if you've been talking about it and it's not doing anything, will show you that nagging does not get you your results. So we may need to change the narrative to ensure that we actually get the results that we want. And oh, this one is huge. Women can bring up the past. And allied to it, like I want to say, is also using past failures and experiences, bad experiences, to relate with your present spouse or boyfriend or whoever you're in relationship with. Bringing up the past. Women do it a lot. Wow, what's the date today? Can you imagine? It's 8 years ago that you forgot to come and pick me when it was raining and I went to pick Junior in the school. I mean, 8 years ago. We're still talking about it today. Bringing up the past and past failures or experiences, it's not okay. 5 years ago, your mother came to this house to talk down at me and you didn't speak with me. It's exactly 5 years ago. Let's go of the past. Spend more time being happy than remembering what was not, what is not, and what will not be. Another thing that we need to talk to ourselves about is entitlement and conceit. And you see, while talking about entitlement and conceit, sometimes there's a sense of entitlement with which a woman approaches a man. No. Anything that is being done for you, do not take for granted. Be thankful for it. And don't ever approach anybody with an entitlement mentality, because whatever is being done must be appreciated. And when we appreciate, then there is a tendency to want to do more. Closely linked to it is expecting gifts without giving. It is not the duty of a man to give and give and give and give without you giving anything back. You need to learn to give as much as you are giving. And sometimes, even when your husband does not even know how to give, your giving may teach him how to buy you gifts, how to go out of his way to look for such important things for you. Women are an example in unnecessary drama and quarrels. 4 people are in the room, 2 are female, 2 are male, 2 are females, 2 are males. Before you know it, the women have negative vibes between 2 of them. The men are there enjoying themselves and even termed unnecessary and unhealthy competition. Some women, we compete with our colleagues, we compete with our neighbors unnecessarily. Why? This life is an individual journey. We compete with our in-laws, we compete with anywhere we find ourselves. No, we don't need unhealthy and unnecessary competition, unnecessary drama. I think we can decide. And sometimes you try to drag the men into the drama, and a man does not understand what you are going on and on about, and then it begins to become another issue. No, we don't need it. And you know, this joke that is popularly shared, that the wife is always right, means that men already know that we always think we are right. Oh, on the flip side, some men also will be to the wife, that's a woman's talk. No. We shouldn't talk down at our partner. God gave us all brains to reason together and for every decision to be taken with the superior arguments. I know some men like this. That is why I said sometimes what somebody finds annoying may be endearing to another. Needy and clingy women. Possessive and jealous women. Yeah, that's a little bit of it. Maybe someone's partner will appreciate. But when you're too clingy, you're too needy, you're too possessive, I think it's a put-off. I personally think it's a put-off. And I've heard a lot of men complain about this. Jealousy, everything the man does has to be about you. No, it can't all be about you. Somebody is talking to your husband, you're already getting, who is it? Who is she? Who are they? I mean, no. We should let the men breathe. No need to be unnecessarily needy and clingy. Oh, if you see that your husband appreciates it, it doesn't stop you. A little bit of neediness, you know, if he appreciates it, it's fine. Oh, he wants, some like it. By the time they get home, I couldn't fix the freezer. The washer is down. The clothes, and he fixes it. If he's that kind of person, oh, let him enjoy it. But generally, being needy, being clingy, jealous, and possessive is actually not a very good thing. And women, let's not threaten with intimacy. When we threaten with intimacy, it's not okay. Oh, I'm not saying that a woman is always available, but turning intimacy to a threat is actually not pretty. And then sometimes you need to give these men some little bit of privacy. Let the men breathe. It's not about keeping secrets. It's not about a man. This is not an encouragement to keep unnecessary secrets. If your wife is not trusting of you, you may need to check it. You may be the reason. But also, as a woman, you need to trust your husband. I personally do not understand why you are free to trust somebody with many other things, but you can't trust him with money. You can't trust him with, when, even for men who have proven themselves to be trustworthy, some women just don't know how to trust. They need some privacy. Like I will say, why do I need to know everything somebody is discussing with my husband? Isn't his sister free to discuss her life with him without involving him if she doesn't want to? Or the brother? The one that I'm told, right, okay, I listen. The one that I'm not, I don't bother to go and start checking up and snooping up. I think snooping up on people, it's actually not a pretty thing to do. So thank you so much. Let me know what you think of all this in the comment section. And, you know, to make our relationship better, we need to talk about what we like with each other and what we don't. It shouldn't be one way. It should be both ways. Listen to your partner's own. You say your own. Then you can now work together to build a happier and more fulfilling relationship. Remember, our aim is Heartthrob Haven is to ensure that we all get it right, we all get it good, and we get it exciting. So if you found value in this video, please share with others, and please put your comments in the section. Remember, I want to know more of what pisses you off, what you don't like, that maybe your girlfriend or your husband does to you in a relationship. Let's know it, and let's enjoy ourselves. Let's build more quality time, enjoy ourselves. Life is for the living, and if you are not happy, what about it? You can always do a whole lot more things to be happy. All right, till I see you in my next video. This is your relationship coach, EB, saying get it right, get it good, and get it exciting.